a roof over their heads, food on the table, rules to follow, values to live by. All the things you provide to give your family a sense of security and well-being, including this important piece of protection from the leader in individual life insurance. Because you want to be able to sleep at night, too. Peace of mind. It comes with every piece of the rock.
Excuse me, is that A 7-star satin paint that you're holding?
Why, yes, it is Ace 7-star satin. During Ace Paint Days, this durable one-coat coverage paint is on sale for just $13.99 a gallon. And because Ace makes it, your satisfaction's guaranteed. But you gotta hurry. Ace Paint Days end soon.
Need a lift?
Nah. I'm waiting for a bus.
While some are content to set short-term goals, consider this before you draw any lasting conclusions. Now, J.D. Power & Associates reveals that the best overall car line in vehicle dependability after 5 years of ownership no longer comes from Germany or Japan. The leader is Cadillac, creating a higher standard as time goes by.
When you want a hot meal without a big deal, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets!
Hot Pockets, filled with pepperoni pizza or ham and cheese in a crispy pocket.
What are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets!
Try Lean Pockets, too.
Introducing Allergy Relief.
Introducing Allergy Relief.
That won't make you drowsy during the day.
That will let you rest at night. New ActiFed Allergy.
Daytime.
Nighttime.
2 maximum strength formulas in one total relief system.
Sometimes the best way to change your life is to change your clothes.
How was your day?
I forget.
Fruit of the Loom. Clothes that make you feel good.
Well, we took 2 of the colors that we really liked the best and took them into Sears, and they matched it perfectly for us.
Memorial Day weekend is perfect for painting, which means it's time for Sears Memorial Day paint sale. Easy Living and Weather Beater Flat, only $9.99 a gallon. Save $4.
With Weather Beater, I think we'll sell the house before we paint again.
And Easy Living Satin and Low Luster Semi-Gloss, only $10.99 a gallon. For the best finish, start at Sears' huge Memorial Day paint sale, bringing America's best to you.
People at Sears really made it easy for us.
In 50 years, KFC has never changed the Colonel's chicken. His original recipe has always been made with a special blend of 11 herbs and spices. And extra tasty crispy has forever been crunchy on the outside and tasty on the inside. Something that good isn't so easy to improve on. But we found a way. So we're changing it. Now our chicken breasts are a full third bigger than before. Or we didn't think the Colonel would mind. So come into KFC and we'll give you more of the taste you love.
To fight gum disease, Colgate Precision has 3 sets of bristles. One like a flat brush for the surface, another like a rippled brush to reach between, and a third designed like nothing else to sweep plaque from the gum line. Fighting gum disease takes precision.
To help relieve heartburn and get something your body needs anyway, take Tums. Tums has calcium.
Well, what does Malox have?
Aluminum and magnesium.
Wow. I'll take the calcium, the Tums.
Calcium-rich Tums.
When this special edition of Eye to Eye continues, in a moment...
It got to be as much as 3 hours late average a day.
William Friedman was late to work nearly every day for 10 years.
Twice I arrived when the others were leaving at 4:45.
Wait till you hear his excuse, or hers, for driving alone in the carpool lane. Geraldo's heard them all.
He said, I realized today that I am a sex addict. And the question was asked, how do you realize that? And he said, I watched it on Geraldo.
Saturday, 2 special hours of Dr. Quinn. First, Sully's dead wife returns to haunt their romance.
I want you out.
Then brace yourself for a second hour. While Dr. Quinn's away, a sudden explosion could be fatal for Sully.
Well, what did Dr. Mike do?
I don't remember.
Well, you gotta try.
2 special hours of Dr. Quinn, Saturday. A German prisoner of war accused of murder. Now a lawyer must defend the indefensible.
It could be that my client is innocent.
Walter Matthau, The Incident, Sunday.
This is CBS.
It's back. The return of low 2.9% financing on Ford Escort. That's right. For a limited time, America's best-selling small cars got low 2.9% factory financing for 48 months. Choose the 3-door, 4-door, 5-door, wagon, or Sporty Escort GT and get low 2.9% APR financing for 48 months. You won't find a better value anywhere. It's the return of 2.9% factory financing on Ford Escort, but you've got to hurry. See your local Ford dealer today.
Just flew in to remind you to play the Texas Lottery's instant games, and boy, are my arms tired.
Now play Moolah Mania from the Texas Lottery.
At Billingsley Ford Lincoln Mercury, we're in the swing of spring as we drive hard to reach record-setting sales for May. At Billingsley, we know to get more sales for us, we have to offer more for you. That's why we're bringing in carrier after car carrier of additional new and used cars. For you, this means not only a huge selection, but also our continued goal of prices at least $300 less than the competition for the same exact model. It just makes sense. Before you buy theirs, price ours at Billingsley Ford Lincoln Mercury. Just a few money-saving minutes from anywhere.
It's now a federal crime to block access to abortion clinics. Texoma's reaction on the late edition.
We're really picky at JCPenney, so you can be really choosy. We pick styles for the young and young at heart. Chosen names for people who are working hard or hardly working. And selected styles for homebodies, somebodies, or just about anybody. No matter what you choose, our great values are everyone's choice.
Ever wonder what kind of mind would combine so many outrageous ingredients with frozen yogurt? So do we. Introducing Yogurt Gone Crazy, a new line of hard scoop yogurt from Baskin-Robbins, where wonders never cease.
How much closer are our precision heads? Our innovative lift and cut system? How much better is the latest Norelco? In a word, we've never brought you closer. The Norelco Razor, our closest shave ever.
And now it's time for dinner.
Don't remind me.
Come on, Jane.
Jane, dinner's on the back of your Miracle Whip jar. Now, just take your Miracle Whip salad dressing, ground beef, here, hold that, macaroni, and spaghetti sauce. See? Beef and macaroni whip-up. Here you go. Wow, you are good. Whip-ups with Miracle Whip. Jane.
You gotta get a bigger TV.
Market's been hot.
Maybe making money, losing money.
A lot of stress. It's a little gamey in there.
It's very hot.
We asked some of the hottest guys in town to trade their deodorant for new Degree deodorant.
It's new. Body heat activated. I'll give it a shot.
As your body heat rises, Degree releases extra protection when you need it most.
Degree was much better than my speed stick. It does work.
Absolutely. Better than many trades I've made.
Switch to the stick that's body heat activated.
I'm not going back.
Definitely improved the pits. Sold.
New Degree deodorant for a higher degree of protection.
Why did a high school prom turn this quiet town into a racial battleground?
I'm sad to see that there is a conflict because there's no reason to be. If we had decided to do the right thing, none of this had to happen.
Who's right and who's wrong? The answer may not be as simple as black and white. Eye on America investigates tomorrow on the CBS Evening News.
Imagine if the Nazis ruled the world today. It almost happened, but for the secret plan to stop Hitler and the heroes who risked their lives to save the world. Fall from Grace next Thursday.
Who's to blame for the don't blame me epidemic? The answer may be elementary. Maybe a lot of grown-ups sound like a broken record because way back in the beginning, there was a broken lamp. Let's say you broke your mother's favorite lamp. Okay?
A bit.
Would you say you did it?
No.
No. What would you say?
I would say I didn't did it.
And what if your mom said, who did this?
I would say my brother.
Your brother. You might blame your brother.
Yeah.
What would you say?
My sisters.
Why would you say your sister did it if you did it?
Because they're mean.
These kids, ages 4 to 6, are about to take part in a scientific experiment.
We're going to play an Animal House game.
It may look like child's play, but in fact, this game is very serious.
A chicken lives in a
yellow.
Right. a fish in a orange. So you see, each animal lives in a different color house.
It sounds simple. Put the right colored dot under the correct animal.
Wait till I ask you to start.
The idea is to find out how they will respond to failure. And make no mistake about it, they will fail.
This is a very easy game for kids your age. Most children your age can finish this game in 3 minutes.
But the test is rigged. No matter how well the kids do, it won't be good enough.
Because? Because we're going to set the timer to too fast a speed so that she can't do it in that time.
Now, are you ready?
We asked psychologist Michael Lewis to show us the test. He's with the Institute for the Study of Child Development in New Jersey.
Yeah. Okay, you can start.
Watch the tester. Watch her hand. She's about to set off the timer before the child is finished. The child has just learned one of life's important lessons. Sometimes we fail.
We know that around 3 or 4 years of age, children are beginning to learn the rules of responsibility. They're beginning to understand the relation between what they do and what happens.
You did not finish this one before the bell.
Let's do an everyday type example. A little kid hits a baseball through the glass window, and his mother says, "Johnny, did you just break the window?"
Children are not foolish, and we know that by the time they're 3 years of age, they already have learned the rule that if you tell the truth, you're going to get punished, so don't tell the truth.
But does that mean they'll grow up to be don't blame me adults? Dr. Lewis says probably not, because it's not the child's failure that counts, it's how parents react to it. They say, "I did it." The parent says, "You're an idiot, Johnny." And when Johnny grows up, he says, "I learned my lesson. I'm not taking responsibility for anything."
That's right, but it's more than just calling Johnny an idiot. It's really the harsh punishment of children, day in and day out, insulting them, brutalizing them.
Do you want to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay, why do you want to do it again?
Because I think I can beat it.
And if there's a lesson for all the parents watching this, if they don't want their kids to grow up to be finger-pointing, don't blame me, it's not my fault types.
Focus on the problem. It should not be a focus on that they are rotten kids. Our focus should be on why they failed and how to do it better.
Done.
When we come back, we'll introduce you to some people who say, "Do blame me. It is my fault." Who are these people? And why are they saying such things?
I made the decision. I'm accountable. The buck stops with me.
I think that's sanctimonious, self-righteous jive.
To fight gum disease, Colgate Precision has 3 sets of bristles. One like a flat brush for the surface, another like a rippled brush to reach between, and a third designed like nothing else to sweep plaque from the gum line. Fighting gum disease takes precision.
Don't miss out.
Well, I'll put on a chicken.
Doubtfire fever
Getting hot flashes.
is sweeping America. Get your copy today.
Yeah.
Before it's too late.
I promise.
Mrs. Doubtfire, it's a deal for $19.98 or less.
At Sears Brand Central, you can get what you've been waiting for and make the payments do the waiting. For 3 days of Sears Memorial Day sale, ask for delayed billing and get no payments, no billing, and no finance charge for 90 days. Get sale values like this 18 cubic foot Kenmore refrigerator, only $599.99. A 22 cubic foot Kenmore side-by-side with ice and water through the door is only $999.99. Save $150 and make the payments do the waiting at Sears Brand Central.
Contrary to popular opinion, we at Oldsmobile don't think that the news today is all bad, or that the press is out to lure readers with sensationalist stories. In fact, we've been impressed with the fair, even-handed judgment they've used in selecting and reporting the news. We just wish they'd make our name a little bigger. It your money.
It's wonderful to watch your baby being born. I can't explain it in words. It's just like love. You see him, you wait 9 months for him to come out. When he comes out, you just... I can't explain it. It's so beautiful.
For moments this important, Kodak introduces new Royal Gold film.
He feels so fragile in my arms right now.
Extra sharp, extra clear, for the details you'll save for a lifetime.
What do I most want to do right now? I want to go to my wife. I want to give her a big hug.
New Kodak Royal Gold, for the moments that matter most.
General Norman Schwarzkopf. Dan Rather, a day that changed the war and a war that changed the world. D-Day, next.
CBS puts you at the scene of the crime when a rock star is stalked by a deranged fan.
I thought maybe I'd look into it for you.
And Dr. Sloan goes undercover on Diagnosis Murder. Then, it could be the perfect crime.
Not so fast.
Will Detective Burt find a clue before it happens again?
We better go inside before anything else happens.
Burt's Law following Diagnosis Murder Friday.
It was a day that changed the war, and a war that changed the world. D-Day, next.
For a transcript of this program, send $6 to I-Transcripts, Box 7, Livingston, New Jersey, 07039, or call 1-800-777-TEXT. To order a VHS cassette of tonight's broadcast, call 1-800-762-9990.
Experience CBS News.
What would you do?
Don't make a sound. Just give me the keys.
How would you react?
Wallet. Where's your wallet? It's in my briefcase, but I don't carry any cash. Get it.
Would you do the unthinkable?
Put down the knife. Still, I seem like the kind of psycho who might come back.
Citizens fight back. Picket fences, scene of the crime, Friday. Saturday.
I think maybe you and I have a little talk, Texas style.
Chuck Norris must save a friend from a ruthless killer.
Please don't hurt me.
Walker, Texas Ranger, Saturday.
This is CBS.
No monthly payments till September. It's the Dodge Memorial Day celebration, and your Dodge dealer is celebrating with no monthly payments on any new Dodge car or truck till September. That means no monthly payments on Grand Caravans, Intrepids, all new Ram pickups, or any new Dodge till September. But hurry, don't miss your chance to get no monthly payments till September during the Dodge Memorial Day celebration. See your participating Dodge dealer today.
Falling in love again. What am I to do? Whenever I see you, I can't help it. In love again. Oh, what am I to do?
At Pizza Hut, now that any medium specialty pizza is only $7.99 and any second medium just $5, it's a great time to fall in love again with Pizza Hut. You can't help it.
KXII-TV Channel 12, the one to watch.
This portion of CBS Reports D-Day is sponsored by NASDAQ, the stock market for the next 100 years.
It began with a single shoe store and a commitment to customer satisfaction unique in retailing. Today, that philosophy has spawned 72 stores across America. And even at a time when retail sales were dismal, Nordstrom climbed to a record $3 billion. Where do you find companies that are selling at a time when nobody's buying? Actually, there's a list of them printed every day. NASDAQ, the stock market for the next 100 years.
While some are content to set short-term goals, consider this before you draw any lasting conclusions. Now, J.D. Power & Associates reveals that the best overall car line in vehicle dependability after 5 years of ownership no longer comes from Germany or Japan. The leader is Cadillac, creating a higher standard as time goes by.
Installation. Jacks and plugs of connecting cords are color-coded as follows. Red Jackson plugs for right channel of audio signals, white Jackson plugs for left channel of audio signals, yellow Jackson plugs for video signals. To connect CD player, run white and red jacks from CD player to tuner. Follow same basic procedure when connecting DAT and tape deck. This covers your basic hookup, and except for AM/FM antenna, front speakers, rear speakers, impedance selector, AC power outlet, auxiliary power, and the remote commander, you should be all set. Any questions?
Radio Shack has 6,500 locations where you can find simple answers to all kinds of complicated questions. Radio Shack. You've got questions, we've got answers.
Believe me, after 15 seasons as a pro quarterback, I didn't opt for the early retirement plan. But hey, I still love to compete, and I still get sore. That's when I take Motrin IB.
For pain, clinical tests prove that 2 Motrin IB work better than 2 extra-strength Tylenol. And Motrin IB is the same Motrin doctors prescribe, but in non-prescription strength.
I'm not about to take this retirement business lying down.
Motrin IB. It's fast, it's powerful.
For me, it's the one that works.
Tonight, Dave sings along with Rosie O'Donnell.
On tonight's show, Paul goes nuts and snaps his baton.
Why did a high school prom turn this quiet town into a racial battleground?
I'm sad to see that there is a conflict because there's no reason to be. If we had decided to do the right thing, none of this had to happen.
Who's right and who's wrong? The answer may not be as simple as black and white. Eye on America investigates tomorrow on the CBS Evening News.
It is said he is to computer software what Thomas Edison is to the light bulb. The software Bill Gates developed runs 2/3 of the computers in the world. And on the day he turned 36, his company, Microsoft, was bigger than Xerox, Kodak, and McDonald's. Where in today's world do you find companies capable of such astonishing growth? Actually, there's a list of them printed every day. NASDAQ, the stock market for the next 100 years.
I don't know why I love you like I do. I don't know why.
Maybe it's everything we put in Ragu Super Vegetable Primavera. You're gonna love it.
Have you heard? This summer, little boys will become fish. Fences will turn into tightropes. And country time will turn pink. Wonders never cease.
Bet you don't know what's in your cereal.
Oh, yeah? Try me.
Cheerios has added salt.
Salt? Are you kidding?
Cracklin' Oat Bran has added fat.
Fat?
Corn Flakes has added sugar.
Sugar.
But Nabisco shredded wheat has no added salt, fat, or sugar. It's made from just natural, delicious, 100% whole grain wheat. So what do you think of that?
Very good. Very good.
Great. Nabisco shredded wheat. It's just naturally good.
The medical facts are clear. Tylenol is so gentle on your stomach, doctors even recommend it to their ulcer patients for everyday aches and pains. They know Tylenol can't aggravate an ulcer the same way aspirin can. That's important for all of us to know. And so is this. Hospitals use Tylenol 23 times more than all aspirin brands combined. Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
CBS Reports, D-Day, with CBS News correspondent Dan Rather and General H. Norman Schwarzkopf will continue.
What would you do?
Don't move, don't make a sound. Just give me the keys.
Could you do the unthinkable?
Put down the knife.
Picket fences, scene of the crime, Friday. Saturday, 2 special hours of Dr. Quinn. First, Sully's dead wife returns to haunt their romance.
I want you out.
Then brace yourself for a second hour. While Dr. Quinn's away, a sudden explosion could be fatal for Sully.
What did Dr. Mike do?
I don't remember.
Well, you gotta try.
2 special hours of Dr. Quinn, Saturday.
This is CBS.
In the short time it takes to treat heartburn, another person dies of a heart attack. And the early symptoms are a lot alike. Heartburn won't kill you. Thinking you have it just might. So don't take chances. Take action. The Chest Pain Center, in the emergency room at the Medical Center of Southeastern Oklahoma.
People in Oklahoma know value when they see it, and that's why more and more people are buying Chevrolet. And right now at your Southern 10 Chevy dealers, you can get big savings on your favorite Chevy cars and trucks, like Cavaliers for only $199 a month, all new 94 S-Series pickups just $199 a month, and full-size Silverado pickups for only $248 a month. It's values like these that have made Chevy #1. So hurry to your Southern 10 Chevy dealers, because in Southern Oklahoma, we drive Chevy.
Texas Lotto. Pick 3 numbers tonight at 10 o'clock on Channel 12.
It started with the idea of giving truckers a better two-way radio system. Then, with a war chest of $3,000, they decided to take on the largest company on earth. When the smoke cleared, MCI had changed telecommunications forever. Where in today's world do you find such aggressive, fast-growing companies? Actually, there's a list of them printed every day. NASDAQ, the stock market for the next 100 years.
These days, controlling your money is trickier than ever before. You've got to watch every move you make. That's why Discover Card offers the Smart Rate program. With the Smart Rate program, the more you purchase with your Discover Card, the lower your rate can go. Because we don't think carrying a balance should cause you to lose your balance. It pays to Discover, the card that pays you back.
This is the Oldsmobile 88 Special Edition. We loaded it with the kinds of things most people want, like 4-wheel anti-lock brakes, dual airbags, power windows and locks, air, tilt wheel, and much more. Yet, even with all that, it's still very affordable. Well, that's the whole point. It's your money.
Some days, it would help if there were more than one of you. It could also help if you're cooking on a Whirlpool range. This Whirlpool has easy-to-use controls that program simply, and a self-cleaning oven, in case you need it someplace else. And because you can't always watch the sauce pot, the Whirlpool Clean Top system lets you wipe up spills fast. Sure, one of you can do it, because together, you and Whirlpool know how to make a home run.
CBS puts you at the scene of the crime when a rock star is stalked by a deranged fan. I thought maybe I'd look into it for you. And Dr. Sloan goes undercover on Diagnosis Murder. Then, it could be the perfect crime.
Not so fast.
Will Detective Burt find a clue before it happens again?
We better go inside before anything else happens.
Burt's Law following Diagnosis Murder Friday.
When temperatures rise, Dave's in an all-out war for the last air conditioner in Miami.
Here's my credit card.
We'll pay cash.
I'll take the service agreement.
Dave's World, Monday.
A company most people never heard of is changing the way we fight cancer and kidney failure. By inducing the body to produce blood cells, chemotherapy and anemia patients are gaining new strength. Helping to grow blood cells helped Amgen become the world's largest independent biotech company. Where do you find companies with such pioneering spirit? Actually, there's a list of them printed every day. NASDAQ, the stock market for the next 100 years.
Every time you cold start your car without Slick 50 protection, metal grinds against metal in your engine. With each turn of the ignition, you do unseen damage. Because at cold startup, most of the oil is down in the pan. But Slick 50's unique chemistry bonds to engine parts. It reduces wear up to 50% for 50,000 miles. So get Slick 50 while there's still time. Slick 50 engine formulas, the world's #1 selling engine treatments.
At Sears Brand Central, you can get what you've been waiting for and make the payments do the waiting. For 3 days of Sears Memorial Day sale, ask for delayed billing and get no payments, no billing, and no finance charge for 90 days. Get sale values like this 18 cubic foot Kenmore refrigerator, only $599.99. A 22 cubic foot Kenmore side-by-side with ice and water through the door is only $999.99. Save $150 and make the payments do the waiting at Sears Brand Central.
It's the creamiest, the dreamiest, the bitter shelf and cheese. It's the creamiest, the dreamiest. Forget the powder leaves. Only we taste like Velveeta makes it the creamiest. Velveeta shelf and cheese.
I'll never stop until I get your home sold.
Why should you call 1-800-4HOUSES?
That would go through hell and high water for a customer.
Go home and tell Mom and Dad we're going to get you a nice house.
Century 21, rated #1.
CBS Reports D-Day will continue.
Saturday.
Please don't hurt me.
Chuck Norris must find the young woman before time runs out.
I think maybe you and I have a little talk. Texas style.
Walker, Texas Ranger, Saturday. Sunday, George Siegel wants to sue.
Lady, you ruined my life.
Morgan Fairchild does too, until Jessica finds the clue on Murder, She Wrote. Then, a German prisoner of war accused of murder. Now a lawyer must defend the indefensible.
It could be that my client is innocent.
Walter Matthau, The Incident, following Murder, She Wrote, Sunday.
This is CBS.
Stand by for the following important message.
You only have till Monday.
Through Memorial Weekend, get each Ford dealer's absolute lowest selling prices on all Ford cars and trucks.
You only have till Monday.
Get top dollar for your trade and low monthly payments.
You only have till Monday.
Plus 2.9% financing through June 2nd only on Ford Escort can save you over $1,600 in finance charges. The Ford Memorial Weekend sale at your North Texas Ford dealers. The best time to buy a new car or truck.
You only have till Monday.
Only Brahms. Take 2 rich brownies fresh from the Brahm Bakery. Add 2 scoops of Brahms real vanilla ice cream. Pour on hot fudge. Shower with toasted almonds. Top with whipped cream and a cherry. A Brahms Brownie Fudge Sundae. Only your neighborhood Brahms can make one for you right now.
It's going to be a dandy of a Memorial Weekend. We'll have details on the late edition.
So, did you hear about the big AT&T deal? Well, if you spend $25 a month on AT&T long distance, you can get AT&T True USA savings. 20% off your calls to anyone, anywhere in the USA. And if that wasn't big enough, AT&T True Rewards, with points good for free frequent flyer miles and free AT&T minutes. You won't get this big deal from MCI or Sprint. But to get it, you gotta call AT&T.
Your true voice.
And our house dressing is a creamy honey Dijon.
Oh, what the heck. After that aerobics class, I can afford to be a little bad.
Then save it for dessert. This is craft-free honey Dijon.
Fat-free, cholesterol-free. Yummy.
Hey, just wait till you taste it.
This is delicious.
Well, it is made with real honey and that tangy Dijon mustard.
Craft-free honey Dijon non-fat dressing. If it tastes too good to be fat-free, it's craft-free.
I don't suppose you've got any craft-free chocolate cake?
Could we ask you a personal question? Does your mouth feel really clean? Compared to what?
What do you mean, really clean?
Does your mouth feel baking soda clean?
Yeah.
Well, not as confident as you thought, huh? Then you want the fresh, clean feeling of baking soda combined with proven germ-killing power. Introducing Baking Soda Scope. Clean feelings, great taste, fresh breath. It's a whole new way to feel kissably clean. Introducing Clean Mint Baking Soda Scope.
So, which bleach is better on tough stains? She says Biz is better. That's new Ultra Biz. He says his is better. His is a leading color-safe bleach. We let the stain set in overnight. Then,
1 small scoop of new Ultra Biz here.
Twice as much color-safe bleach here.
Hey.
And the winner is...
Biz!
What?
Biz is better than his.
new Ultra Biz, the better stain getter.
A 14-year-old girl kidnapped
I can't help but feel that something bad is happening to her.
by a 45-year-old suspected sex offender.
He's desperate. Living hell is what it is.
Now her shattered family.
I felt that I'm never going to see her face again.
And one committed cop will stop at nothing to bring her home.
That could be the break you're looking for.
No actors.
She's only a little girl.
No recreations.
Where the hell is she?
The actual events before your eyes. Kristen is Missing, Tuesday.
Excuse me, is that Ace 7-Star satin paint that you're holding?
Why, yes it is Ace 7-Star Satin. During Ace Paint Days, this durable one-coat coverage paint is on sale for just $13.99 a gallon. And because Ace makes it, your satisfaction's guaranteed. But you gotta hurry. Ace Paint Days end soon.
Need a lift?
Nah. I'm waiting for a bus.
Florets turns food breath into fresh breath.
A slight problem with food breath. Table 6, breath boy. All done?
You like trivia? Don't speak. You know, even everyday foods like this tuna sandwich can really make your breath
Horrible?
Try new Clarets, extra strength with Actazol.
Florets turns food breath into fresh breath.
Programming. To initiate on-screen programming, 4 options will appear. First, clock. To set clock, use Greenwich Mean Time. Set second, minute, hour, AM, PM, day, week, month. Press time key. Second option, daily program. Enter beginning and ending time of selected program. Enter channel. Third option, weekly program. Same procedure applies. Fourth option, program review. To actually record, refer to section K9, page 67, paragraph 12, bottom left corner, entitled, It Even Records. Any questions?
For over 70 years, Radio Shack has been finding simple answers to all kinds of complicated questions. Radio Shack. You've got questions, we've got answers.
Before you settle for the performance of a Mercedes E320 or that of a Lexus LS400 or a BMW 530i, you should know that based on those published figures, the 150-mile-per-hour Cadillac Seville STS with the North Star system blows them all away.
This is D-Day, came the announcement over the English news. And quite rightly, this is the day. With the long-awaited liberation that has been talked of so much, but still seems too wonderful, too much like a fairy tale, ever come true, I have the feeling that friends are approaching. Anne Frank, June 6, 1944.
CBS Reports, D-Day will continue.
Tonight, Dave sings along with Rosie O'Donnell.
On tonight's show, Paul goes nuts and snaps his baton.
What would you do?
Don't make a sound. Just give me the keys.
How would you react?
Wallet. Where's your wallet? It's in my briefcase, but I don't carry any cash. Get it.
Would you do the unthinkable?
Put down the knife.
Don't I seem like the kind of psycho who might come back?
Citizens Fight Back. Picket fences. Scene of the crime. Friday.
This is CBS.
People in Oklahoma know value when they see it, and that's why more and more people are buying Chevrolet. And right now at your Southern 10 Chevy dealers, you can get big savings on your favorite Chevy cars and trucks, like Cavaliers for only $199 a month, all new 94 S-Series pickups, just $199 a month, and full-size Silverado pickups for only $248 a month. It's values like these that have made Chevy #1. So hurry to your Southern 10 Chevy dealers, because in Southern Oklahoma, we drive Chevy.
Good evening, I'm Elise Morgan, and this is 12 Newsbreak. It's now a federal crime to block access to abortion clinics. President Clinton signed the legislation today. We'll have local reaction. How do Texomans remember D-Day? We'll talk with one Texoman as he reflects on his D-Day memories. And only 9 months after the Gainesville Outlet Mall opens, more growth is on the way. We'll bring you the details. Those stories and the Texoma weather forecast coming up on the 12 News Late Edition.
Tonight on Dave, actress, comedian Rosie O'Donnell and country singer Lori Morgan.
Let me tell you one thing about tonight's show. It's frightening but hilarious.
From a half acre to 10,000, J&I Manufacturing in Medill has the mower you need for less.
Burger King introduces one burger that eats like two, the new Mega Double Cheese. 1/3 pound of flame-broiled taste for the everyday value of $1.99. At Burger King, we may not be the world's #1 fast food place. It just tastes that way.
Controlling your money is trickier than ever. But with the Smart Rate program, the more you purchase with your Discover card, the lower your interest rate can go. So you can carry a balance without losing your balance. It pays to Discover.
It's time to find out why people are buying the Mercury Villager instead of our minivan.
After you, sir.
We all can't fit in here.
Oh, no, you just slide the seat back. It's actually very complicated.
Like a V6 leather CD player, if you like that sort of thing, which I...
How does it drive?
Great.
I mean...
It also has standard four-wheel anti-lock brakes.
The Mercury Villager.
All this on the quality of a Mercury.
Hurry, girls, before Daddy gets up.
Ooh, pretty. Now, no more of these are Daddy's corn pops.
Oh, look, Daddy's bowl is too full.
The problem with a cereal that tastes like popcorn, only sweeter, is that it disappears like popcorn, only faster.
Mommy, that's Daddy.
We share.
Hi, girls.
Happy birthday!
Thanks, guys.
Now let's all go make him breakfast.
Kellogg's Corn Pops. It's hard to stop when it's Pops.
All over the world, when people are late, you're guaranteed to hear excuses.
The, alarm clock broke.
Mein Goldfisch ist gestorben.
At UPS, however, we guarantee we'll be on time. In fact, we now guarantee on-time delivery to hundreds of cities around the world, or your money back. So while you might hear, you'll never hear it from us. Imagine if the Nazis ruled the world today. What if Hitler had defeated the Allies 50 years ago? It almost happened. Now, for the first time on television, the top-secret project to stop the Third Reich. One daring plan, and a handful of brave men and women who sacrifice love, family, and their lives to defend our freedom and way of life. Gary Cole, Michael York, and Patsy Kensit. The epic story that saved the world. Fall from Grace, next Thursday.
Remember when the girls pulled the ultimate prank? This week, the guys get even.
I am locked out dressed like a casino.
Evening shade. Then, when temperatures rise, Dave's in an all-out war for the last air conditioner in Miami.
Here's my credit card.
We'll pay cash.
I'll take the service agreement.
Dave's War, right after Evening Shade, Monday.
Today, the case of the cheapskate son.
I know this is hard, but please tell us about your son.
He's a good boy. It's just that every time he phones, he's in a hurry to hang up.
Worried about cost, is he?
I'm lucky if I get to hear 2 words about my grandkids.
So I'm thrifty. What's the crime in that?
You could have talked to your mother twice as long if you signed up for Sprint's new offer. Order!
Being thrifty's not a crime, but missing an offer like this is.
This summer, beat the heat. Wally has. Because his house is cooled by Carrier, the world's most energy-efficient air conditioner. It keeps him cool and saves you money. In fact, Carrier is so energy efficient, it can save you up to 60% on your cooling bills. So stay cool, save money. Call Carrier. We're the inside guys.
Hey, who's Poodle?
For $429, you could enjoy yourself here for maybe a day. Or enjoy a new Eldorado for $429 a month for 24 months with $2,100 down. You could get a weekend of golf here, or a full month in a new Eldorado with its 270 horsepower North Star system. So why enjoy yourself for only a few hours when you could have this kind of fun for 2 glorious years? The Cadillac Eldorado, creating a higher standard.
If you can't get to World Cup 94, we'd like to point out that the preliminary matches for World Cup 2010 have already begun. And luckily enough, good seats are still available. McDonald's, proud sponsor of the world's biggest soccer game, even prouder sponsor of some of the world's smallest.
order a video cassette of tonight's CBS Reports D-Day, call 1-800-624-6868. That's 1-800-624-6868. For a transcript, send $10 to Burrell's Transcripts, Box 7, Livingston, New Jersey, 07039. Or call 1-800-777-TEXT.
If you would like to learn more about this turning point in the history of World War II, the Library of Congress suggests these books: Decision in Normandy by Carlo d'Este and The Longest Day, June 6, 1944, by Cornelius Ryan. These and many other interesting books are available at your local library and bookstore. Visit them. They'll be happy to help you read more about it.
Experience CBS News.